So this is John Boehner, and he's going to tell you what he really thinks you should do, which is not retire. And he's going to be very honest about what he wants to spend the money on instead. So you want to see Republican priorities? This is their leader in the House, the #1 guy in the House for the Republicans. Go ahead.
On Social Security, we're all living a lot longer than anybody ever expected. And I think raising the retirement age, going out 20 years, so you're not affecting anyone close to retirement, and eventually getting the retirement age to 70 is a step that needs to be taken. I think, secondly, instead of using the wage inflator that increases in Social Security, I'll be based on the Consumer Price Index. I think it's a more accurate reflection. Over time, it will have a significant impact on the actuarial soundness of the program. And thirdly, I think we need to look at the American people and explain to them that we're broke. And that if you have substantial non-Social Security income while you're retired, why are we paying you at a time when we're broke?
Standard means testing.
I just think we just need to be honest with people.
All right, why are we paying you? Well, because we paid into the system. You're not doing me a favor. We've all been paying into Social Security our whole lives. It's our money. You see, they make fun of the word entitlement. You know why that word exists? It's because we are entitled to that money because we paid that money. It's just coming back to us. You don't just get to take it, of course, which is exactly what they want to do, for more tax cuts to the rich. And as he said later in that speech, or that interview, I should say, for more wars. He said, how are we going to pay for the Afghanistan war and the Iraq war if we can't raid Social Security? And what he's not telling you is they've already been raiding Social Security for decades. Do you know, which the mainstream press almost never tells you, that Social Security has a gigantic surplus? You know how they're always talking about, oh, it's going broke, it's going broke, it's broke. No, that's not true. It has a gigantic surplus. It's just that they took that surplus and they spent it already. They spent it as part of the regular budget for all of these years. And then when you ask the guy on the Deficit Commission, like Alan Simpson, he says, well, it's just a bunch of IOUs. So, I mean, if it's an IOU to China or to Japan or Saudi Arabia, we'll pay it. But if it's an IOU to the average American who already paid into it, and we already robbed them of their surplus in Social Security, well, that's a sad day for you. John Boehner's got a great idea. Let's make you wait and work 5 years more. It's just 5 years of your life. What difference is it to John Boehner or Alan Simpson or any of these other guys? And now talk about the Consumer Price Index. What he's saying is, oh, the actuarial tables will be much better. That means they'll pay you less. Do you understand? So, enjoy. What did I tell you? I told you they were going to come after the last piggy bank, which is Social Security. They're coming for your money. You're the suckers at the table. They already funneled trillions to the bankers. You know, Dylan Ratigan goes nuts about clawbacks every day. Why don't we get some of that money back from those guys? For all the free money we gave them. TARP was only 10%. TARP, that gigantic TARP that everybody cried about, was only 10% of the money we gave the bankers. Okay, why don't we get that back? Oh, no, we can't. They're bankers. They're absolutely essential. We can't do that. No, we're going to make you work another 5 years. We're going to pay you less in retirement. And you know what? Even though you put money into it, Boehner says, well, why are we paying you? Ha! Maybe we won't. That's the Republican philosophy. And you know, that there was a time in this country when that was considered crazy. Eisenhower said, there's only a couple of Texas oil billionaires who want to get rid of Social Security and they're lunatics. He was a Republican president. Now it's just thrown around like, oh, no big deal. Yeah, well, of course, obviously, we're going to raid Social Security to pay the bankers again. Obviously, right?